All right, welcome back to Des Moines Capitals Hockey. Getting ready to bring you the varsity matchup between the visiting team, the Lincoln Junior Stars, and the Des Moines Capitals. Lincoln Stars wearing their blue jerseys going to your left on the screen, and the Capitals wearing their white jerseys going to your right on the screen. Varsity matchup here, second preseason game for the Capitals. First preseason game was against Ames, and that was a lopsided contest for the Capitals. Starting lineup for the Capitals: Kruger, number 21, number 3, Hubbard, number 23, Porp, number 7, Wiersma, and number 6, Davison. And in net, between the pipes, number 30, Magnuson in net. And the Stars bring it down into the Capitals in the rink. Goes wide past the goaltender. Shot on net, save. Magnuson sitting back out front. The Capitals pick it off, bring it up on the near side. And the Capitals all the way up to the red line. And Kruger has it now, center ice. First game for Kruger as he was away on a tournament last time we played. Capitals have it in behind their own goaltender. Now send up to Stiles as the Capitals have made a line change. Wiersma picks it up in front of his own goaltender. Sent over to the far side to Christ. Christ has it now up to Webb. Webb's long pass down the in deep with Baxter. Baxter all the way in, shot on net, save! And the netminder for the Stars, number 39, West. Peyton West comes up with a big save for the Stars. Capitals win the faceoff. Shot on net again, and West with the save. Peyton West with the save for the Stars. Number 34, Knopfler with a nice blast. Capitals with the faceoff again. Sent over to the far side. Over to plate is Christ. Christ has it now. Loses control of it. Puck comes all the way out to center ice. Over to plate is Stiles. Stiles with it. Loses control of it. Babe for the Stars. Shot on net. Save Magnuson. 15:34 left in the first. Face off to the stick side of Magnuson. Bragg out there for the Capitals with Young and Meyer, Starr, Legler out there for the Capitals. All on the far side to play it is Bragg. Bragg has it on the half wall. Sent up to Starr. Starr can't hang on to it, and these Capitals can't get it out of the zone. Back down in the Capitals into the rink to Young. Young sends it back on the near side to Meyer. Up to Bragg. Bragg gets it up out of the zone. Up to center ice. The Lincoln Stars pick it up. Move it forward. Runs right into Myers. Bragg comes up with it on the far side to Jack Starr. Jack Starr couldn't hang on to it, and the Lincoln Stars pick it up. Lincoln Stars bring it up through the center ice on the left side, all the way down into the Capitals in the rink. Shot on net. Save. Magnuson sent off into the near corner. Over to play it is Young. Young up to Hubbard. And Hubbard sends it to Kruger. Kruger 1-0 all the way in. Shot saved by West. Peyton West with the big save for the Stars. Comes Capitals back the other way, all the way down into the Capitals in the rink. Over to play it is Wiersma. Wiersma sends it over to Carson Davison. As younger brother Drake Davison was out there earlier in the JV game, so now it is Carson for the varsity game. Carson Davison. Stars with it now up through center ice. Back to play it is Port. Port sips off the boards. Couldn't hang on to it, and the Stars come down in, and the Capitals in the rink. Shot on net. Save Magnuson. Shot goes wide past the paint, or through the paint. And the Stars pick it up on the near side. Down to play it is Wiersma. Wiersma to Kruger. Kruger can come up with it. Up to Webb. Webb on the half board. Ryan Webb. Younger brother Jackson Webb was out there for the JV game. Back to Ryan Webb on the half boards. Comes all the way out to center ice to play to Stiles. Stiles sends it down into the Lincoln Stars into the rink. On the half boards in the corner is Ryan Webb. Webb comes up with it. Leaves it there for Chris. Kept in by Stiles. And not quite kept in. Offsides by Stiles. 13-16 left in the first period. Capitals win the faceoff. Gets it back to Knopfler. Knopfler sends it down in deep. Stars pick it up down below the goal line. Back out to center ice. Chris with it. Couldn't hang on to it, and Lincoln Stars bring it down into the Capitals in the rink. Over to play to Knopfler. Knopfler, him behind his own goaltender, gets up on the half boards of the Webb. Picked off by the Stars. Shot on net. Save Magnuson. Sent back to Knopfler. Knopfler has it on the half boards to Webb. Webb brings it up to the top of the circles, leaves it there for Baxter, gets it up out of the zone. Long pass over to Tanner Christ. Couldn't get the puck to settle down. Now the Lincoln Stars bring it back the other direction, up through center ice, picked off by Legler. And the Stars come in offsides. 12:31 left in the first period. Face-offs outside the zone. Stars win the faceoff. Capitals win the faceoff. They bring it down in the Stars in the rink. Capitals turn it over. Topple with it for the Stars. Bouncing puck up through center ice. Legler comes in, loses the edge. And not only an edge, he got tripped up. So Capitals will be on the Little Debbie Snack Cake power play. 12:15 left in the first period. As the Stars, Etzman goes in for tripping. Capitals power play unit out there. Kruger, Wiersma, Webb, Baxter, and Hubbard. Right out front to Webb. Shot off the crossbar. Webb with a nice shot. Down and deep to play it is Hubbard. And the Stars chip it off the boards and brings it out through center ice, picked off by Kruger. Kruger brings it all the way down. Shot over the head of West and up into the protective netting, and the play is blown dead. 11:48 left in the first period. 1:34 left of the penalty kill for the Stars. Face-off to the stick side of the Stars. Stars win the face-off. They draw it down in deep. And they send it the opposite direction all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink. Back to play it is Wiersma. Wiersma to the far side, trying to catch up to it as Kruger couldn't catch up to it. Back out to center ice to play it is Wiersma. Wiersma to Kruger. Kruger brings across the blue line. Got Tanner Christ on the left side. Kruger goes in behind the goaltender looking for some space. Kruger still with it. Nice pass over to Webb. Webb has the top of the circle up to Wiersma. Wiersma to Webb. And shot towards the net. Just trickled through all the players. Just went wide of the goaltender. And the puck comes all the way out to center ice. Back to play it is Wiersma. Wiersma leaves it there for Webb. And a bouncing puck off the top of the glass. Right at center ice on the near boards. Lincoln Stars dump it all the way down into the Capitals in the rink. Back to play it is Knopfler. Knopfler long pass up to Christ. Tips it down. No icing. 13 seconds left on the power play for the Capitals. And the Stars have it in behind their own goaltender. Kept in at blue line by Knopfler. Knopfler battling on the half boards. Etzman comes out of the penalty box for the Stars. 5-on-5 hockey. Back to Knopfler. Knopfler sends it down to Myers. Failed to mention in the JV game, got an injured player, Tommy Collins, injured his foot in football. Should be back to ice practice in 2 weeks. hobbling around here somewhere. And then we're missing Paulus, playing for Waukee football against Johnston tonight. Winner will go to the playoffs. And looks like the Capitals are going to go to the sin bin. Mason Thorpe to the sin bin. 9:38 left in the first period, and the Capitals penalty kill unit out there. Jack Starr, John Legler, Jake Wiersma, and Carson Davison out there for the Capitals. The Stars have it all the way down, and the Capitals in the ring. Shot on net, save Magnuson. 9:20 left in the first period, 1:42. Play is blown dead as Magnuson comes up big for the Capitals. Capitals start out their regular season next Saturday in Fremont, Nebraska. Back home the following weekend. Lincoln Stars have it down below the goal line on the near boards in the corner. 1:27 left in the power play for the Stars. Capitals send it all the way down into the Lincoln Stars in the rink. Stars goaltender West leaves it there. Here comes the breakout for the Stars. All the way up through center ice, down into the Capitals in the rink. Babe has it for the Stars. Back to Watson. To the far side to 27, Topple. Shot on net, Magnuson with the save. 1:02 remaining in the period. Or 1:02 remaining in the penalty kill for the Capitals. .8:39 remaining in the first period. Kruger with the faceoff win, draws it back to Knopfler. Knopfler sends it over to the far side. Kept in on the point by Etzman for the Stars. And back out to the blue line. Etzman with it, fires it, goes off the ricochets off Clark Kruger. Here comes Clark Kruger in, shorthanded try coming back the other way, and he gets around him. Clark Kruger going to be an interference call on the Stars, and the Stars touch it up, and we're going to get an interference call on the Stars. Going to make 4-on-4 hockey for 37 seconds. And then if we don't get any more penalties, Capitals will be on the Little Debbie Snack Cake power play. Kruger with the faceoff. Stars win the faceoff. They draw it on the near side. 4-on-4 hockey for 31 seconds. Stars bring it all the way up on the far side, all down into the Capitals in the rink. Shot on net, save Magnuson. And the Capitals come up with a Knopfler. Knopfler up to Kruger, bouncing puck. Kruger's going to catch up to it. And backhanded shot, saved by West for the Stars. And he hangs on to it. 7:51 left on the first period. Kruger with a nice backhanded shot. Capitals send out Chris, Baxter, Wiersma, and Knopfler out there for the Capitals. 4-on-4 hockey. 13 seconds left until the power play. Wiersma with it, top of the circles on the near side. Leaves it there for Baxter. Back to Wiersma, and he hung on to it. Thought he was going to lose control of that. Back down to Baxter. Baxter fights it off, and the Stars come up with it. They're going to send it all the way down, tipped on to the side of the net. Livia leaves it there for Wiersma. The Capitals on the Little Debbie Snack Cake power play. Knopfler with it, sends it all the way up to center ice, fed over to Kruger on the near side. Back to player to Wiersma. Wiersma back to Kruger. Kruger all the way down into the Stars in the rink, loses control of it. Ryan Webb picks it up, though. Back to Wiersma. Wiersma fires it, goes ricochets wide into the corner. Back to play it is Baxter. Baxter looking for somebody out front. No one there. Gets it up to Wiersma and fires it. Shot towards the net by Wiersma, and the Stars pick it up, send it the length of the ice. Magnuson leaves it there at the goal line. Back to play it is Kruger. He sets up in behind the Magnuson. Up to Webb. Ryan Webb on the near side. Leaves it there for Kruger. Kruger picks it back up and gets it up to Webb. Not sure that was a planned play or not, but it worked out. Back to Webb, now to Wiersma. Wiersma to Webb. Searing pass out front, tipped by the Stars. Number 4. Shot on net, save, turnover by the Capitals. 5-on-5 hockey, 6:06 left in the first period, knotted up at 0. Shot on net again, save, Magnuson. Shot on net again, save, Magnuson. Shot again, save, and Olivia hangs on to it finally. She faced some tough shots there in the last few seconds. 5:50 left of the first period, 0-0 hockey game. Capitals won the faceoff. Out there were Young, Myers, Bragg, Legler, and Starr. Capitals get it up to Bragg. Bragg all the way in. Shot on net. Saved by West for the Stars. Lincoln Stars with a big save. Back out to Young. Young received a hard hit down in the corner. Bragg comes up with it, searing pass out front, broken up by the Stars. And here comes the Stars up on the half boards, up through the neutral zone, down into the Capitals in the rink to play it is Myers. Myers with a goal in the JV game. Leaves it there for Will Young. Will Young up to John Legler, and Legler's going to skate it forward, across the blue line. He dumps it down in deep. Capitals making a line change. Tanner Chris down below the goal line, fighting for it in the far corner. Tanner Chris still with it. Capitals making a line change. Slow to get off the bench there. Back out to Esmond for the Stars. Stars bring it down into the Capitals in the rink, sent wide. Back to play it is Knopfler. Knopfler picks it up in behind his own goaltender. Back out to the top side. Merritt with it. Fires a shot. Save. Magnuson off the right shoulder. Magnuson sent over to the far side to Christ. Christ has it now. Gets it around the defender. Christ can't quite get to it. He falls down. Diving effort by Christ. Sent off in the far corner. Over by the Zamboni door. Knopfler picks it up. Shot towards the net. Sent wide. On in their corner it comes. And the Stars pick it up through the neutral zone, picked off by Stiles. Fires it, shot just goes wide. Stiles with a rocket ship shot. Back to play it is Hubbard. Hubbard centering pass out front. Shot on net by Porp, and West makes a big save for the Stars again. Over to the far side to play it is Kruger. Kruger down below the goal line. Centering pass out front. And stepped up was Davison. Davison's going to have to get back. 3-on-1 coming back the other way. Kruger gets back to help out. Searing pass right out front. Tic-tac-toe. And did not get it to the net. Just went wide of the Capitals goaltender, and that's going to be icing on the Capitals. 3:08 left of the first period. 3:06 left of the first period. Face-off to the glove side, Olivia. Kruger with the face-off. Stars pick it up in the far corner. Putting the pressure on him is Hubbard. Over to plate is Davison, and the Capitals get it out. Sent up to Kruger. Kruger's got one to beat. And centering pass to Porp. Shot on net, saved by West. And a nice play by the Capitals, but the Lincoln netminder is making some great saves as Peyton West, a senior from Lincoln Southeast High School, with a great save. 2:48 left in the first period. Back to the point to play it is Myers. Myers' shot just goes wide. Sent off to the far corner. Bragg catches up to it. Can't hang on to it, and the Stars pick it up in behind their own goaltender. Sit on the near boards. Back to play it is Jack Starr for the Capitals. Jack Starr with it in the corner. And the Lincoln Stars come up with it, though. Send it up to the blue line. Capitals can't keep it in. On the far side to play it is Will Young. Shot on net and just went over the head of the goaltender West. Sent over to the far side now. And Young's shot towards the net went wide. Just under 2 minutes to play in the first period. Over to play is Myers. Myers trying to catch up to it. Lincoln Stars has it down below their own goal line. Over to the near side. Breaking it out of the Stars up through center ice. Putting the pressure on him was Tanner Christ. Back to play it is Stiles. Stiles up to Webb on the near boards. Loses control of it. Watson plays it for the Stars. Picked off by Baxter almost. And puck comes up through the neutral zone. Back to play it is Watson for the Stars. Sent over to the far side, and Stars bring it in. Shot on net, saved by Magazine. 1:11 left in the first period, all knotted up at 0. Magazine hangs on to it, and the play is blown dead. Bounce the puck up through center ice. Capitals pick it up. Tanner Chris with it across the blue line all the way down on the Stars in the rink. Sent over in the corner. Back to play it is Webb. Webb has it down below the goal line on the near side. Hard hit on Webb. Everybody gets up. Here comes the Stars up through the neutral zone. Sent over to the far side. Down into the Capitals into the rink. Left on the half boards there. And the Lincoln Stars couldn't keep it in the zone. Back out to center ice. Dumped back in. 32 seconds remaining in the first period. Back to play it is Chris. Chris dumps it down into the Stars in the rink. Stars pick it up, though. They bring it back up through the neutral zone. Tries to get it out on Porp. Porp with a hard hit. Down into the Capitals in the rink. Back to play it is Wiersma. 14 seconds remaining in the first period. Back over on the far side to play it is Hubbard. Hubbard looking. Gets it up to Porp. One last run here for the Capitals. Porp brings it all the way in. 5 seconds remaining. Gets it to Kruger. Kruger fires it. Shot. Goal! 2 seconds remaining in the first period. And Clark Kruger gets the first point on the varsity matchup here. Make it 1-0. Assisted by Porp. And the Capitals go up 1-0. And they're just going to let this die out. And the Capitals up 1-0 after one period of play. Olivia Magnuson gets a shutout for the first period. And they are going to switch goalies every period here as we have 3 varsity goaltenders tonight suited up. So Olivia Magnuson gets a shutout, makes this a 1-0 hockey game. Be back in 15-20 minutes with third period action. Thanks for listening to Des Moines Capitals Hockey. All right, back with you, Des Moines Capitals hockey. Capitals up 1-0 after the first period of play. Late goal by Clark Kruger with 2 seconds remaining in the first period. The Capitals wearing their white jerseys going to your left on the screen, and the Lincoln Stars wearing their dark blue jerseys going to your right on the screen. And a new netminder in net for the Capitals as number 1, Bernie, is in net for the Capitals. Shot on net, saved by West. As the Capitals come down, put a couple of shots on West. The Stars goaltender, I think it was Hubbard and Kruger in the mix down there. Face off to the stick side of West. Capitals win the face-off draw. Back to Webb, to Christ. And Tanner Christ brings it in on net. It just goes wide. Back to play is Baxter on the far side. Down in the corner is Webb. And off to the near side is Baxter. Baxter loses control of it. And here comes the Stars. Back 2-on-2 coming back the other way. Glacier with it for the Stars. Shot on net. Saved by Bernie. Over to Wiersma. And the Capitals come up with it. Baxter with it. Baxter leaves it there for Wiersma. Wiersma on the far side to Webb. And the puck goes all the way down into the far boards. Squirts free, back out to center ice. Glacier couldn't hang on to it for the Stars, and the Capitals pick it up. Tried to bring it back the other way, picked off by Watson. And the Stars have it down into their own end of the rink. Putting the pressure on him was Bragg for the Capitals. And here comes Glacier back for the Stars. Picked off by Will Young. Will Young steering pass out front. Or out in the blue line, I guess, not out front. Legler with it. Shot goes high over the head of West. Back to Young at the blue line. Tipped in front. Shot. Save. Goal! Ian Bragg with a juicy rebound setting behind the goaltender, and he puts it home. And the Capitals make it a 2-0 hockey game. Nice goal by Bragg. And the Bragg was sitting there. He couldn't hardly get that shot off quick enough, as he had all open net in behind the goaltender. 15:04 left in the second period, and the Capitals go up 2-0. See. Legler gets the first assist. I could not hear who got the second assist. We'll pull it up on point streak here as it let it refresh. I think it was icing on the Stars. Oops, we're on the wrong game here for the Midwest High School League. Let's go home here. Back out to the point. Shot on net. Save. Loose again. Shot goes wide. Oh, thank you. And I get to pull up the right web page here. I had the JV game pulled up. Shot out up off the lounge, and the play is blown dead. Ian Bragg with the goal, assisted by Legler and Will Young. .14:33 left in the second period. Capitals win the faceoff. They draw it back. Sent down in deep. Capitals have Hubbard, Kruger, Porup out there. And the puck comes free back out to center ice. Back on the defensive side, Stiles and Knopfler. And nope, I thought the puck was going to go out of play. Back out to the point. Stars keep it in. Send it down in deep. In behind Bernie. Bernie on the Capitals play it on the near side. Is it going to be played with a high stick? Nope. Yep. Nope. Was, and then he waved it off as soon as the Capitals touched it up. So all the way down into the Capitals in the rink. Over to play it is Knopfler. Knopfler in the corner on half boards. Sent over to the far side. Back to play it is Knopfler back on his near side. Went back and forth between both sides there and behind the goaltender. And the Capitals can't clear it out. Back to play it is Knopfler. Comes in behind the goaltender funny, and steering pass out front got broken up. And the Capitals come up with it. Hubbard has it now. Hubbard up through center ice, and we're going to get a penalty on Stiles as he's going to go into the sin bin. 2 minutes for tripping. I was looking down, and we got 2. Stiles and the Lincoln Stars, so coincidental penalties. So no power play here. Stars with it now. Back at the blue line. 5-on-5 hockey. And now we're going to get a penalty. We're going to get a hooking call. And now the Capitals. Now I can say it. Not that I want to, but the Capitals. Face off to the glove side of Bernie. Penalty kill unit out for the Capitals. Baxter, Young, Tanner Chris. Shot over the head of Bernie and Davison, Carson Davison. Back to play it is Knopfler. Knopfler in the corner over to Glacier for the Stars. He picks it up down below the goal line and behind Bernie. Stars walk it right out in front. Shot on net. Saved by Bernie. And the Capitals keep it at a 2-0 hockey game. Face off to the glove side of Bernie. And the Capitals win the face off. They draw it all the way out to center ice. 1:33 left on the penalty kill for the Capitals. And here comes the Stars down into the Capitals into the rink. Kept in at the blue line. Dumped in deep. Trying to wrap it around. Putting the pressure on him was Knopfler. Back out to point to Watson. Fires it tipped in front. Save Bernie. Sent off to the far side. Shot again went wide of Bernie that time. Down in the corner to play it is Knopfler. Stars pick it up right out in front. Going to play it is Christ. And he couldn't quite get to it. Stars keep it alive. Back out the point. Baxter loses his stick. And I'm not sure if it's broke or not, but shot on net. Save and the net came off. These nets have had a tough time staying on their borings lately, even in the Buccaneers game. So they've worked on them all this week, and I think that's the first time I've seen it come off tonight, isn't it? The net, yeah. But man, the other night in the Bucks game, it was really coming off. So no fault of the goaltenders. 45 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Capitals. Puck goes all the way down, and the Stars in the rink. Stars pick it up in behind their own goaltender. They're flying on the half boards up on the near side. Picked off by Webb, and slows down the momentum coming back the other way. Babe with it for the Stars. Back to Merritt, and Merritt has it for the Stars down through center ice. Across the blue line, down in deep. Capitals spreading out there, getting their box going. Watson back to the point for the Stars. He dumps it down in the corner. 15 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Capitals. Watson has it now for the Stars on the half boards, picked off by Myers. Over to play is Porup. And the Capitals shot on net, save! And the Capitals get a guy back as Wiersman comes out of the penalty box straight to the players' bench, and the Jack Star comes out of off the players' bench for the Capitals, putting the pressure on the Lincoln Stars. Watson has it almost turned over by Watson, putting the pressure on him as Webb, and Watson brings it up. Nice pass up out of the zone, all the way up to Babe, and Babe comes in 3-on-1, coming back the other way. Shot right out in front, shot goal. And the Lincoln Stars makes it a 2-1 hockey game. 10:45 left in the second period. We'll have to see who gets it for the Stars. but the Lincoln Stars get their first goal of the evening for the varsity matchup. I'll let the point streak update here, and I'll get you the. Oh, they did it pretty good. I don't know who's John Young's running the scorer's box down there. Ooh, I'm not gonna. Caden, and I'm not gonna try to pronounce his last name. Caden gets the goal, and Babe with the assist for the Lincoln Stars. Capitals chasing after it down in the near corner. Sent on the far side to Legler. Couldn't hang on to it. The Stars bring it in top of the circle. Back to plate is Jack Star for the Capitals. He skates it up center ice. Shot right on net. Save by, let's see, make sure we got the same goalie in there. Yep, Peyton West in there for the Stars. Didn't know if they had changed up goalies at all. Capitals bring it back up through center ice. Wiersman with it right down through the Buccaneer logo. Dumps it down into the Stars in the rink. In behind West. Over to players Easman for the Stars. And Kruger in there trying to dig it out for the Capitals. And the Stars pick it up. Send it up on the half boards. Gets it all the way up. Might be going to get on net. Or it's going to be icing on the Lincoln Stars. 9:30 left in the second period. 2-1 hockey game in favor of the Capitals. Well, wouldn't you know it, look down at the baseball game, and it's a 2-1 baseball game. Houston Astros are up 2-1. Oh, did it end here? And for some reason, all right. Down in the Capitals in the rink, shot on net, save, and then the net comes off by, I think it's going to come up out of the zone as the Lincoln Stars player knocks the net off at 9:01 left in the second. Faceoff's come up out of the zone. Capitals win the faceoff back to Knopfler. Kruger wins the faceoff for the Capitals. And the Stars, though, pick it up and bring it back in their own end of their ice. Glacier with it for the Stars. Brings it right up through center ice. Fires it around net. Saved by Bernie. And he hangs on to it. 8:45 left in the second period. 2-1 hockey game. Tony Dressen, how you doing out there, buddy? I see he just jumped in to listen. Christine Kruger listening. Shot on net, Baxter with the save. Hangs on to it, gets a whistle. 8:43 left on the clock for the second period. Stars pick it up in behind their own goaltender, walking around. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. Off into the near boards it comes, and Stiles comes in to help out. Trying to wrap it around again. Shot save again. Shot save one more time, and the net's going to come off again, it looks like. Yes, it did. And they have had constant problems with the net coming off. Not only in our high school games, but in a Buccaneers game, and it was a real problem last Saturday night. Or Friday night, whenever I think they played Thursday, Friday last week, so. Connor Ray's watching and listening. Hi, Connor Ray's. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. 8:23 left in the second. Faceoff's going to be to the stick side of Bernie. Stars win the face-off, picked up by Tanner Chris, one-on-one coming back the other way. Chris gets around him, shot on net, saved by West. Peyton West with a big save for the Stars, and he hangs on to it, gets a whistle, 8:12 left in the second. Capitals win the faceoff. They keep it down in the Stars in the rink. Over the plate is Chris. Chris back to Myers. Down in deep to plate is Baxter right out front. Tipped by the goaltender, and now Stars come up through the neutral zone with it. Down into the Capitals in the rink. Shot on net off the goaltender's knob of his stick and steered off into the corner by Bernie. Boy, when it comes off your stick like that, that puck can go either direction. Here comes Ryan Webb all the way down into the Stars in the rink. He shots towards the net, gets blocked by the Lincoln Stars player, and up through center ice. But two players can collide, and we're going to get a penalty on somebody here. Going to get a knee-in call on Bragg. And the Capitals are going to be on the Tyler Scott will give you his Capitals discount. Stars with it down in the Capitals in the rink. Penalty kill unit out there for the Capitals. Jack Starr for the Capitals. Carson Davison, John Legler, and Jake Wiersma on the penalty kill unit for the Capitals. Sent over to the far side, and Jack Starr just about got that up out of the zone. He would have been off for the races there. Stars with it over on the far side. Right out front, shot saved by Bernie, and he hangs on to it. 6:43 left of the second, 1:19 left on the penalty to Ian Bragg. Face-off to the stick side of Bernie. Clark Kruger with the face-off win. Sent off into the near corner. 6:39 remaining in the period. 1:12 left in the penalty kill. Shot on net, save Bernie. Stiles picks it up in behind his own goaltender. Sent down into the Stars in the rink. Watson picks it up for the Lincoln Stars. Putting the pressure on him is Hubbard. And here comes Watson back the other direction, up through the neutral zone. Gets it up to number 13 for the Stars. Stars dump it down into the Capitals in the rink. On the near side to play it is Babe. In there to work it out is Knopfler. Centering pass right out front. Shot saved Bernie. And number 27 for the Topple for the Stars had a wide open net. Couldn't get the puck to settle down. Back the other way. Foot race for Clark Kruger. Clark Kruger all the way down. And here comes the Stars back the other direction. Watson with it for the Lincoln Stars. He couldn't hang on to it. Comes back out to center ice. 7 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Capitals as Ian Bragg is just now coming out of the penalty box. 5:24 left in the second period. Caps up 2-1. Jenny Porp, I see you just logged on. Are you not here at the ice arena? I haven't seen you or Joe here tonight. Must not be here tonight. Watson with it on the far side. Brings it up through center ice is the Lincoln Stars. Back on the defensive side is Myers and Young. Young sends it down in the corner. Back to play it is Baxter. And the Capitals come up with Young. Young has it now, Young has it now up through center ice. Dumps it all the way down, and the Lincoln Stars in the rink. Took a wicked bounce off the inboards. And Tanner Chris comes in with a hard hit, no call. Player goes down, and he's going to go right to the Lincoln Stars bench. Capitals keep control of it. Shot on net will save West. And the puck comes free. Back to play is Ryan Webb. Right back out in front. Shot. Backhanded shot saved by West. Young keeps it in at the blue line. Back to play is Baxter. He fires it. Goes off the high glass on the far side. Myers keeps it in. Leaves it there for Baxter for the Capitals. And Webb has it down below the goal line. Sitting back out front. And now up through the neutral zone. Lincoln Stars brings it all the way down. Loses his edge. Bouncing puck right in front of the goaltender of Bernie. And the puck comes free back to center ice to play it as Bragg. He dumps it down into the Lincoln Stars in the rink. West plays it over to the far side for the Stars. 3:46 left in the period. Ian Bragg for the Capitals has it on the half boards. Chips it off the high glass. The Lincoln Stars do, and they bring it out through the neutral zone. Ian Bragg comes back up with it. And Capitals couldn't get to it quick enough. Puck comes down into the Capitals in the rink over by the Zamboni door. Here comes Wiersma for the Capitals. He turns it over. Babe has it for the Stars. And Ian Bragg has it now for the Capitals. It's a long pass up to Jack Star, and it's going to be icing. Comes off the side of the net, and it's still going to be icing. 3:12 left in the second period, 2-1 hockey game. Jenny Porp had surgery on Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. We miss seeing you here, and speedy recovery. Maybe go down and get some Jerry wings to help you recover. I was thinking about Jerry's wings the other day, and boy, they sound good. Haven't been there since last winter, so. Wiersma has it for the Capitals. Over to play it is Davison. Davison up to Hubbard. 2:57 left in the second period, 2-1 hockey game. Kruger has it now across the blue line. He gets free. Right out front to Hubbard. Shot on net. And West with a nice save for the Stars. Sent over to the far side. Lincoln Stars picks it up on the half boards. Into play it is Ryan Webb. Or actually, that was Porp that took a hard hit on the far side. Number 23. Down in the Capitals into the rink. Porp in to dig it out by the Zamboni door. In there to help out is Knopfler. Knopfler falls down again. Trying to come back up with it, and he does. Gets it up to Wiersma. Wiersma up to Kruger. Kruger all the way in. Fires it on net. West with the save for the Stars. Hangs on to it. Gets a whistle. 2:11 left in the second period. 2-1 hockey game. Face off to the glove side of West. Capitals. Baxter with the face off, wins the face off, gets it to Webb. Puck comes free back out to the neutral zone. Capitals send it back in by Stiles. And the Capitals have it on the near board. Searing pass out front, broken up by the Stars. And the Capitals have it down below the goal line, sent back out in front to Webb. And couldn't get a shot off. Here comes Jones with it up through center ice for the Stars. Dumps it all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink. Stiles plays it for the Capitals. Down by the Zamboni door. In to help out is Webb. Back out to Tanner Christ, and the Capitals come up with it. Knopfler has it. He brings it down into the Stars in the rink. Gets around the last defender. He just goes wide. Dumps it down in deep. Sent over to the far side, and Stiles not going to catch up to it. And here comes Stiles up through center ice with it. Leaves it there for Webb. Got Tanner Christ cutting towards the net. Couldn't get it to him. Webb still has it. Leaves it there for Knopfler. He fires it on net. West with the save. One minute remaining in the second. And Jones brings it all the way down. Penalty on the Capitals. And the Capitals touch it up. Kruger touches it. 48 seconds left in the second period. And Knopfler is going to go to the sin bin. He's going to get 2 minutes for hooking. And the Capitals go back on the Des Moines Capitals, and he'll give you your Des Moines Capitals discount. Clark Kruger with the face-off. Over to Myers and Hubbard with Will Young out there on the penalty kill unit. 41 seconds remaining in the period. Searing pass out front, broken up by Myers. Back out to the point. Watson has it for the Stars. I think Stars back here at Buccaneer Arena. Shot saved by Watson. Here with less than a month, I think. We will face the Lincoln Stars again here at home. Regular season play. 13 seconds remaining in this period. Up to Glacier for the Stars. He comes right up center ice with it. Trying to get it around Young. He loses his edge. Young picks it up for the Capitals. Tied up in behind his own goaltender. And that's going to do it for 2 periods of play. And that's going to make a 2-1 hockey game after 2 periods. 1:12 left on the penalty to the Capitals. And see if I can get some shots on net here. Let's see if this can reload real quick. Shots on net that period, 11 for the Stars, and I'm not sure what this is saying. It's calculating wrong. It has 11 shots for Olivia, 11 shots for Bernie. I think that might be right. Capitals out shooting them 21 to 13 or 21 to 15. So, be back in about 15 minutes with third period action. Thanks for listening and watching Des Moines Capitals hockey. All right, back with the Des Moines Capitals hockey. Live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook tonight as we are breaking in a new Lavino computer that is working well, able to do high definition on all three channels tonight. And 720 couldn't quite do 1080 tonight. Not enough internet to do that, I guess. Anyway, 2-1 hockey game starting this third period as Knopfler sets in the sin bin. 54 seconds left on the penalty kill there. Capitals going to your right, wearing their white jerseys, and the Stars wearing their blue jerseys going to the left. And shot off number 3, Hubbard, up into the netting. The play is blown dead. 16:31 left the third. Capitals hope open up the season next Saturday. Varsity will play first over in Fremont. And without looking at the schedule, we either play at 5 or 6 o'clock. I don't remember. But next Saturday evening in Fremont, open the regular season. Lincoln Stars brings it down, and the Capitals in the rink on the near side. Back to play it is Watson for the Stars, and the Capitals can't quite get it out of the zone. That's a bouncing puck there on the blue line. Couldn't get it settled down. Stars with it now. Back to number 12 for the Stars. Sending it down in deep. Lincoln Stars and the Des Moines Buccaneers play in the two oldest arenas in the USHL now. Knopfler comes out of the sin bin. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Shot on net. And who do we got? Maslow in net tonight, as they are probably... Scott's in the net. As we do not... He is wearing my son's old goalie jersey, as his jerseys will be overnighted to us next Wednesday or Thursday night. Maslow was a late addition to the Capitals, and so when you order jerseys in late August, September, it takes a little while to get here. Should have him by next weekend. If not, Nate Scott will be in net again, it looks like. And I feel sorry for Maslow putting that jersey on. I don't think it's been washed ever in the 4 years Nate played for the Capitals, and it still hasn't been washed. Lincoln Stars with it down in their own end of the rink. Sent over to the near side. And the puck comes all the way out to center ice. Back to play it is Young. And tipped all the way down into the Capitals in the rink. Maslow plays it on the far side to Young. Leaves it there for Young. Back out to play it is Myers. Myers to Young. Young to Baxter. Long pass up to Webb. Nope, waved it off. No icing. Backhanded shot. Webb, I thought he was going to get the backhanded shot on it. Couldn't quite get it off. Now here comes the Stars up through center ice. Down into the Capitals in the rink. Trying to get around Knopfler. He does. Trying to wrap it around. And nope, nothing there. And the puck comes all the way back out to center ice. Ian Bragg chasing after it. Almost picked it off. Ian Bragg with a goal tonight. And he has pretty much an empty net goal tonight, as the puck was sitting behind the goaltender in the blue paint, and he just tapped it home. It seemed like it took 10 minutes for him to tap it home, though. I'm sure he was thinking the same thing. Puck comes all the way up to center ice. Back to play it is Legler. Legler brings it down. Shot on net. Save. Okay. Capitals with it down below the blue line up to Stiles. Shot tipped in front and just poked away from West. And the puck comes free down into the Capitals in the rink. Over to play is Maslow. Maslow chips it off the boards up to Knopfler. And sent all the way up to the first. Oh, nice shot on net by Hubbard, and West makes the save. 13:21 left in the third period. 2-1 hockey game. I was saying the Buccaneers and the Lincoln Stars play in the two oldest barns in the USHL. The Lincoln Stars arena is not quite as tall as this one, but it's certainly the same atmosphere. It's fun to go over there and watch a USHL game as the fans are right on top of the ice. Stars all the way down, trying to get a shot on net. Glacier with it, and then poke checked away at the last second by Davison. Back out to the blue line. Shot up over some of the players, back down, and still hasn't got on net. Centering pass out front, backhanded shot goes wide. And Glacier with it for the Lincoln Stars. And the Capitals pick it up to Porup. And the puck comes up to center ice. Kruger chasing after it. Putting the pressure on as Porup. Porup has it on the near boards. Up to play it as Hubbard. And here comes the Stars up through center ice with it. Down through the neutral zone, across the blue line, and picked off by Wiersma. Wiersma gets it up to Hubbard and up to Baxter on the near side. Baxter gets around him. Shot on net, saved by West. And West makes it look easy. 12:16 left in the third period. 2-1 hockey game. Let's see if Point Streak figure out this goalie thing. Let's see if I refresh it. Puck goes all the way over to the far side. Tipped in front. And the puck comes all the way up free. Myers chasing after it. Myers catches up to it down into his defensive end of the ice. Lincoln Stars right out front. Tipped it in home and makes it a 2-2 hockey game as the Lincoln Stars score their second goal of the evening at 11:59 of the third period. Nice hustle by the Stars. And I'll get you, any Stars fans listening, I will get you who scored that as soon as I know. He's not even going to try to pronounce the names. 13, let's see. Oh, that's it. Caden. Caden, I'm not sure how you pronounce his last name, but by number 27, Jared Topple. Hopefully I pronounced that right. 11:36 left in the third period. 2-2 hockey game. Puck goes all the way over to the far side. Knopfler picks it up on the far boards. Sends it to Stiles. Stiles couldn't hang on to it, and the Stars keep it alive at the blue line. Knopfler has it on the far side of the ice. Leaves it there for Jack Starr for the Capitals. Shot on that. Maslow with the save. Puck comes free all the way up through center ice. Kruger with it now. Couldn't hang on to it, and the Capitals pick it up, send it down and back down in the Stars in the rink. And Capitals can't hang on to it. Back and forth here between both blue lines. Neither team can really get possession of it to move it in either zone. Up on it. Capitals turn it over. Stars put it on net, saved by Maslow. On the far side, Knopfler with it down below the goal line, sent over to the near side to Stiles. And the goalie comes all the way out. Maslow plays it. .25 left in the third period. Faceoff's going to be to the stick side of the Capitals goaltender. Capitals trying to clear it out, gets it up to Webb. Webb up to Christ, one-on-one coming back the other way. Tanner Christ with it and couldn't get the shot off. Steered it in behind the goaltender and behind the goal line. Tanner still putting the pressure on him down there with Webb. And the Stars have it on the far side. Stars bring it up through center ice. Back to play it is Baxter. Baxter to Davison. And down into the Capitals in the rink. Webb plays it on the near boards. Wiersma breaks it out of the Capitals into the rink. Tried to get it up to Chris. Bounces off his skates. And right at the center ice line. Baxter comes up with it. Sends it to Davison. Davison to Webb. Webb took a hit, and the Capitals dump it down in deep. Tanner Chris dumps it down into the Stars in the rink. Over to plate is Bragg. And the Stars pick it up down below the goal line. Back to play it is Wiersma. Ooh, almost too many men on the ice for the Capitals. One-on-one coming back the other way. Shot goal. And the Stars make it a 3-1, 3-2 hockey game. Gets in behind the defenders, and it's a 3-2 hockey game. 2 goals here in the third period. Number 18, unassisted goal for the Stars. Blake Glazier. Icing on the Des Moines Capitals. 8:54 left the third period. The Stars up 1-0. Or 3-2, I meant by 1 goal. Stars win the faceoff. They draw it on the near side. Over to play it is Myers. Myers down below the goal line. Gets it up to Porp. And turnover by the Capitals. Shot on net. And Maslow hangs on to it. Capitals win the faceoff. They draw it over to the far side. Kruger comes in with a big hit. Left there for Young. Young has it down below the goal line. Sent back to Myers. And the Stars come up with it at the hash marks. Here comes Clark Kruger. Clark Kruger breaks it out, brings it down all alone by himself. Gets around the defender, Merritt. Centering pass out front. No one there, and the puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Back to play it is Young. Young leaves it there for Myers on the near boards. Up to Kruger. And a bouncing puck at center ice. Port picks it up, sends it on to the far side. He dumps it down into the Stars in the rink. The Stars goaltender plays it off the glass and sends it up through the neutral zone. Back to play to Stiles for the Capitals at the blue line. Merritt has it for the Stars. Shot on net, saved by Maslow, sent over to the far side. Knopfler comes up with it. Knopfler up through center ice with it to Kruger. Kruger can't get around the defenders, and the Stars bring it back the other direction. 7:30 left in the third period. Maslow leaves it there. Couldn't hang on to it. Bounces over the goaltender's stick, sent over to the far side. Up to Stiles. Can't get it out of the zone. Capitals back to play it to Knopfler. And Capitals turn it over right in front of the goaltender, and we're going to get a penalty on the Capitals. And I think Stiles is going to go send in. 2 minutes interference on Stiles. 7:01 left in the third period. Capitals Capitals penalty kill unit out there. Davison, Christ, Baxter, and Wiersma. And Lincoln Stars controlling the puck down on the Capitals' defensive side of the ice. And Baxter gets a hold of it, sends it the length of the ice, tipped down into the Lincoln Stars into the rink. Over to play it is Christ. And putting the pressure on them. Stars break it out. Minute 30 left in the penalty kill for the Capitals. Stars bring it down into the Capitals in the rink. Davison rides them all the way to the boards. No call. Just hard play by Davison. Stars have it down below the goal line. On the near boards. Working the left side of the ice. Shot tipped in front. Maslow with a save. And Tanner Christ gets a hold of it and sends it all the way back down to the Lincoln Stars into the rink. 58 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Capitals. Stars bring it right up center ice, down into the Capitals in the rink. Shot off the goaltender's mask. And Maslow with the save from his goalie helmet. Right out in front again. Shot tipped in front by Young. Young did put that on his own goaltender as Maslow's looking at his mask, making sure everything's still there. And here comes the Stars down into the Capitals in the rink. Down in the Capitals in the rink. Myers tried to clear it out. Topla keeps it in, and Ryan Webb comes in with a high hit. No call, and here comes the Capitals back the other way. Young has it, fires it on net, saved by West. And that shot came from the opposite side of the red line. 5 seconds remaining in the penalty kill for the Capitals, and Stiles comes up out of the sin bin. Just under 5 minutes to play in the third period. Shot on net, saved by West, sent off into the corner. Myers has it now, center ice for the Capitals. He's moving it the opposite direction up to Porup. Porup has it, gets around the defender. Porup down in the corner. Hard hit into the corner by Porup. Porup took the hit, I guess. He didn't give it. Took another hit right to the top side of the helmet. Porup trying to get his stick free, finally does. And Stars bring it up to the neutral zone, picked off by Hubbard. Hubbard stays with it, dumps it down into the Capitals, or down in the Stars into the rink. And here comes the Lincoln Stars. They break it out up to the neutral zone. Right at 4 minutes remaining in the third period, and it's going to be icing on the Lincoln Stars, and they're up by a goal. Face off to the stick side of the Lincoln Stars goaltender. Capitals lose the face off. Lincoln Stars bring it up on the half boards on the left side of the ice. My left, I guess. Capitals have it down on their own end of the rink. Back to play to Stiles. Stiles trying to clear it out. Kept in by Watson at the blue line. Shot on net, saved by Maslow. Shot again, saved by Maslow. Stars keep it in. Shot on net. Watson with the shot on net, saved by Maslow. 3:23 left in the third period. 3-2 hockey game. Capitals win the faceoff, get it up to Porup, up to home run pass up to Tanner Christ, and Tanner Christ delayed off sides here as he levels one of the Lincoln players. Still delayed off sides. Puck comes free all the way up to center ice, down into the Capitals in the rink. Over to play it is Christ. Steering pass out front. Webb tried to pick it up, and he does. It's on the far side. He didn't see it at his feet. Webb brings it down into the Lincoln Stars in the rink. Got Tanner Christ, and Tanner Christ loses his edge, goes head first towards the goalie. And Capitals keep it alive, though. Ryan Webb with it, backhanded shot right on that goal! Tanner Chris ties it up. Makes it a 3-3 hockey game on a broken play by the Capitals, it looked like. Webb was kind of falling, got the pass off to Chris. He just tapped it home, and the Capitals make it a 3-3 hockey game, 2:38 left in the third. All right. Capitals win the faceoff, 3-3 hockey game. And Gabe Myers with it brings it all the way down into the Stars in the rink. Lose control. The puck comes free. Back out to Young. Back down in the Capitals in the ring. Once again, Young picks it up in behind his goal line. Then over to the far side, breakout for the Capitals, loses it at center ice, and the Stars break it out at the neutral zone. 2 minutes remaining in the third. If tied after 3 periods, I do believe they skate 4-on-4 for overtime. Stars have it in behind their own goaltender on the far side. Comes back up through center ice, and boy, the Capitals could have had too many men on the ice there. Shot saved by Maslow, right out in front, picked off by Young. And the puck comes all the way up through center ice. Back out to Stiles, back down at his own defensive side of the ice. Turnover by the Capitals. Lincoln Stars gets another shot at it. Shot just went wide of Maslow. 1:13 remaining in the third. And Lincoln Stars backhanded shot goes off the back of the net, and back to play to Stiles. Knopfler took a hard hit behind the net, and the Capitals come up through it through center ice. Gets it to Kruger. Kruger comes in trying to split the D and couldn't quite do it. Out there with Legler bouncing puck. And Legler down in there helping out, getting a stick on it. And here comes this. Oh boy, there no one can find the puck. Loose at center ice. And a couple Lincoln Stars took a stab at it, and then a couple Capitals. The puck stayed right in the same spot. Now it comes free on the near side. Dumped down in the Lincoln Stars in the rink. 18 seconds remaining in this period. And Ryan Webb picks it up. He's bringing it all the way in. Centering pass right out in front. Shot saved by West. Jack Star comes in and gets a shot on net. Back out 2 seconds. Shot on net again, and West with the save. And it's a 3-3 hockey game after third period, and we'll skate to overtime period here. Well, the JV game ended in a tie, and we went to a shootout right away. The varsity game will go to a 5-minute overtime. Well, we'll see some 4-on-4 action for 5 minutes, and if it's still tied after overtime period, we'll go straight to a shootout. And while we're doing this, I'm going to start cleaning up a little bit. had about a 2-minute intermission. If you can't make it over to Fremont, hopefully we'll be on the air over there, depending on the internet feed. As working with the new computer, and I will take it home tonight and all right, 4-on-4 hockey. Capitals going to send out Stiles, Baxter, Kruger, and Knopfler out there for the start of the overtime period. The Capitals win the faceoff, gets it over to Knopfler. Knopfler down in his defensive side of the ring. He moves it forward up to Kruger on the far side. Kruger back to Knopfler, center ice action. And Knopfler moves it on the far side, down into the Lincoln Stars in the rink, left there for Baxter. Baxter turns, gets it over to Stiles. Stiles fires it on net. West with the save for the Stars. 4:36 left in the overtime period. Capitals win the faceoff. Puck comes all the way out to the neutral zone. Lincoln Stars turn it over. Here comes Clark Kruger. Clark Kruger's trying to split the defenseman. Couldn't quite do it. And the Watson for the Stars has it on the far side. Here comes the Stars back the other direction. Down into the Capitals in the rink. Nice poke check by Stiles. Stiles with that long stick gets it up to, trying to get it up to Kruger and Baxter. And Baxter hard into the boards. Bounces right back up. And here comes the Stars back the other way. Nice hustle by Baxter. Glazier with it. Shot towards the net. Sent wide. Over to play it is Wiersma. Wiersma leaves it there for Knopfler. Knopfler brings it up on the near side. Leaves it there for Christ. And bouncing puck delayed offsides on the Capitals. Still delayed offsides on the Capitals. Still delayed offsides. And finally Chris touches up. And here comes the Stars down into the Capitals in the rink. Stars have it on the near side. Left there for Webb. And Webb comes in with a hard hit. Knocks Babe down. 3:22 remaining in the overtime period. 3-3 hockey game. Shot towards the net. Tipped in front. Went wide. Oh, shot towards the net, save, and off the goaltender's head. And Maslow's complaining about the high stick in the head. Shot saved by Maslow. 2:52 remaining in the overtime period. The puck comes all the way down to the Stars in the rink, putting the pressure on Tanner Christ. And out to play for the Capitals. Shot on net. Maslow sends it off the glass on the far side with a nice save. And Myers with it down in the far corner. Myers comes up with it. And here comes the Lincoln Stars the other way. And Mason Porp comes in with a hard hit. Mason Porp crossed the blue line down into the Stars in the rink. Shot towards the net, deflected. And the Stars come up through center ice. Nice action, 4-on-4 hockey. And Mason Porp comes in with a hard hit. Myers with it on the far side. The centering pass up, and that's going to be icing on the Des Moines Capitals. 1:56 left in the overtime period, 3-3 hockey game. And Maslow is going to have him take a look at his helmet. I'm not sure what he did over there. He kind of just I don't know what he did. He took his helmet over to the bench, and no one really looked at it. I don't know. No one helped him, and he's back in the net. I don't know what he was saying. Anyways, puck comes. Capitals win the faceoff. Get it up to Kruger. Kruger one-on-one with the Kruger all the way in. Shot save West, and a point-blank shot for Clark. Kruger couldn't get it past West. All the goalies have played great tonight. Lincoln Stars goalies have played great, and so has the Des Moines Capital goalies. It's been fun to watch the goalies tonight. Puck comes all the way down, and the Stars in the rink. Over the plate is Baxter. Baxter gets knocked down and got a Lincoln Stars player down with him. And who was that for? Is it Barrett for the Stars, maybe? Puck comes free, back out to center ice. Lincoln Stars dump it down into the Capitals in the rink. Over the plate is Knopfler. Knopfler out there with Stiles and Porup. Up to Porup on the near boards. Porup sends it to the far side to Christ. Right under a minute remaining in the overtime period. And Tanner Christ with it now up through center ice. Tanner Christ all the way down, and he almost brought himself in offside. Shot on net, saved by West. And the Lincoln Stars bring it up through the neutral zone. Send it over to the far side, trying to get it around Wiersma. Wiersma rides him off and forces a turnover. Here comes Knopfler back the other way. Knopfler with it now across the blue line and whiffs on it. Centering pass out front, nothing there. And here comes the Stars up through the neutral zone. As the Stars player came off the bench, fires it, shot goes wide past Maslow. Sent off to the far side to Knopfler. And the Capitals pick it up in behind the goal line to Wiersma. Wiersma back to Knopfler. And the Capitals clear it out, and that's going to be icing on the Capitals. 6.3 seconds remaining in the overtime period. Yeah. Now, if I was playing PlayStation hockey, I'd pull the goalie. Especially preseason PlayStation hockey. Capitals win the faceoff. They draw it back. And shot on net, save Maslow. And that's going to do it. And we're going to go to a shootout in the varsity matchup as we went to a shootout in the JV matchup. Take a short intermission here. So I'm going to keep cleaning up. All right, three-man shootout. See who's going to go first here. All right, Lincoln Stars is going to go first. Number 18 for the Stars. Glacier brings it all the way down. Shot goes wide past the goaltender. Maybe Maslow got a piece of it, but it's 0-0 after the first shooter for the Stars. Clark Kruger's going first for the Capitals. Number 21 up against West. He picks it up across the blue line all the way in and right down. Shot, goal! And Clark Kruger gets it past West and makes it a 1-0 shootout. Yeah, I took the other computer down already. All right, number 38, I do believe. Babe for the Stars brings across the blue line, stops, and shot, goal. And Maslow got a piece of it. It went up high and came down off his right shoulder into the net. 1-1 after 1.5 rounds. Tanner Chris for the Des Moines Capitals. Number 15. Tanner Chris picks it up at the center ice line across the blue line. He's going to come straight in on the goaltender. Shot and goes wide. Never got on net. And tied up after 2 rounds, 1-1. Trying to see this young man's number 29 for the Lincoln Stars. Caleb Watson brings across the blue line, straight down center ice, shot, goal. Gets it past Maslow, and the Stars are up 2-1 after 3 players have shot for the Stars, and the Capitals will send out Jake Wiersma. Jake Wiersma needs to get it past the netminder. Jake Wiersma picks it up across the blue line all the way down. And shot, save, and the Lincoln Stars are going to pick up the overtime win with a 4-3 victory tonight. And thanks for coming over to Des Moines, Lincoln Stars, and have a safe trip back. See them in I think it's 2 or 3 weeks. For 3 weeks maybe we'll see Lincoln Stars back here at Buccaneer Arena. And that's going to do it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the new broadcast machine worked well tonight. Everybody, it looks like you have a clearer view. Be back in action next week over in Fremont for the regular season start. Thanks for listening. Tony Scott signing off.